Alice here, bringing you My Hero Academia manga review. This was chapter 220, titled My Villain Academy. This chapter was hilarious. Before it continues from where I left off in last episode, we got like a couple minutes back flash of what happened before they fight that one monster dude who wrecked their stuff. We found out basically that they were excuse me, that was my phone if y'all heard that, but basically what happened was they went to this religious group that are villains, and I believe they was known as the Catholics. I'm probably butchering it, so forgive me, but they look like a whole bunch of priests and nuns, but they have like skeleton face, and they believe in discrimination and superiority and stuff like that. I believe they could be like the KKK of the My Hero realm, and the League of Villains went in there, but not to recruit them or to have like an alliance with them. They went in there because they need money, so they're like, hey, let's wrap this place. It's a church, it should be profitable, right? So it's funny because they killed everybody in the church, and then they realized that there really wasn't nothing in that place that was valuable in their church to steal or sell, because they need money. And it was just hilarious. And also Toka machine that she used to stab people, that broke. Mr. Compress, if y'all don't remember, one of his arms is mechanical. That's actually breaking down. Spinner, he doesn't have that many weapons because he can't afford to buy new ones because they run low on money. Shigaraki Tomoya, he looks pale and beat up. His clothes are like always beat up, but like he looks like more beat up now, and he looks like super thin. And Twice is there, and Twice just looks like Twice, and being Twice, he doesn't really change. He's a comical relief character anyway. And they all go back to their base, and they start talking about how we need to get more money, we need more crewmates and stuff like that. Then Dabi comes in all clutch saying, I guess I'm the only one doing work. And you have this funny scene where Dabi and Toka are like discussing, and Toka was like, you just going around burning people to death. Are you sure you're not a bad character of judgment? And he looked at Toka with a smirk. He's like, you're the least person I want to hear that from. Which is kind of true, because Toka is a bad person to read people. She's not really a people person, I guess you can say, either. But then we have this one scene where Spinner is like reevaluating himself, and he screams at Tamara. He's like, yo, Shigaraki, Tamara, what's going on? I joined the League of Villains thanks to Stain's speech because I felt empty inside and I felt discriminated, and I thought by joining the League of Villains we could punch a hole in the society system. What's going on? We're just living like thugs, stealing from people. And he got real mad, and he's gripping him up. And he's like, don't worry, we're looking for someone special to help us out. And he was like, what you mean someone special? And he was like, we need the help of the doctor. Now, we don't know who this doctor is, but supposedly Shigaraki did say that this is a doctor that helped All For One with his medical stuff. But they only ever spoke to him over a computer screen, and it was always like blacked out his face, so they don't know what he looked like or his name. They just call him the doctor. But supposedly this is a doctor that helped All For One and was keeping him stabilized. And this doctor also was the one who helped in the creation of Namus. So that's very interesting. This doctor is especially going to have a special role in the future. Hands down. If he's the one helping or creating the Namus, he's going to be someone special. As a matter of fact, since they never met him, maybe it's someone we already seen before. Maybe this doctor is also a traitor. Maybe he's a hero, but maybe that's why we haven't seen him yet, and them either, but that's just my guess on theory on that. But after that, they go outside, and they follow this little black box that Shimura had that was given to him by All For One. And they're talking about how he's missing, and he feels lonely because Kirigari is, or Kurogari, is gone. He got arrested. I believe it was Gran Torino that arrested him. And it's funny because where they thinking about that and they're making fun of Shigaraki for being lonely, he doesn't even deny it. That's the funny part that makes this whole thing funny. He doesn't deny it. But then they go outside to gather this power that Kurogari told them about. And when they met him, it was the monster they fought last chapter. And he's wrecking their stuff, and then we go back to the future in the chapter where they're getting wrecked, and we see everybody's done for. Everyone's on the floor except Mr. Compress. The monster's actually holding him in his left hand, I believe, tightly, so he won't, escape. Because Mr. Compress is technically the best support and one of the best powerhouses there. I mean, one touch, he can trap you, And the mechanical arm is super deadly as well, so. But, that was basically the end of the chapter. Oh, and there was also something else I forgot to mention, that why are they getting wrecked? As you see in the thumbnail, he's screaming, why is your successor, for one, why is he so weak and corny? And then we got the radio speaking, and we hear the doctor's voice, and Shigaraki's like, wait, what? You know what's going on? And that radio just magically put there. Unless that black box that Shigaraki was holding it was the radio, and he dropped it. And now we get like a more clear view of it, but the doctor did state, hey, it looks like you're having a problem, do you need help? So I'm not sure if this doctor is going to be able to talk his way to the monster and force him to be devoted to Shigaraki, or what's going to go down. But the monster guy did say that if you don't show me your power and your strength, I'm not going to give you my devotion. You must earn it, like All For One did. So I guess this guy must follow people who are stronger than him. He's probably just one of those musclehead type of characters. Or maybe he just have very great admiration for strong characters that are villains. Who knows? But yeah, this was another short chapter this week, which is kind of letting me be worried. Because I see like all the other weekly mangas that I read from different sources are still about 20 pages long. But My Hero and Black Clover are the two mangas that actually have not been 20 pages. They've actually been shorter. They're around 15 to 16. So it's like something around that is like going on. Hopefully it's not like an issue in the health department with these guys. Hopefully it's like a Shaolin Jump problem, and hopefully they get that fixed soon. But again, this was a great chapter, great stuff. 220 of My Hero. If you have not read it, I advise you go read it. If you read it, go read it again. Great chapter, great stuff. I can't wait to see this doctor. I want to know who he is. I want to know if maybe this is the UA trader. Who knows? Maybe the granny from UA who heals people. Maybe she's the doctor. Maybe she's the trader. I mean, no one has suspected her, really. I have seen no fan theories suspecting that she's the trader. And she would be a perfect trader, too, since she's old and she's a lady and no one really would expect it. So I'm calling that now. It's probably her, someone related to her. But, or maybe it's the cop. Who knows? Not the cop that All Might is close with, maybe it's another cop. A rival of hers or something. Who knows? But that's pretty interesting to see who that doctor is going to be. And another interesting thing is this monster dude. His character design is sick. And the fact that he's taking on the League of Villains by himself, and he's beating them all easily, that shows that he's pretty powerful. Granted, though, the League of Villains are not at a high. I mean, Spinners don't have his regular weapon sets. Toka weapon sets are broken. Twice is just there for comical relief. We didn't get to see Dabi. I'm not sure if he split up with them or he got one shot and then put to the side. Because he's like their main powerhouse. Shikamaru, though, he's not being able to do nothing to this guy. And Mr. Compress, like I said, is being held hostage, so it is what it is. But like, comment, share, subscribe, give this video a like, share with your family and friends, hit the notification bell for more. Also, tell me down below what you thought of this chapter and who you think the doctor is, and do you think the doctor is related to the trader of UA? Also, what do you like about this monster character that we got? And that we only seen him twice. Once in that last page and once in this page, but so far from what you've seen characters-wise, like his design, do you like it? Do you hate it? Which you despise? That's all I have for you guys.